What's good with it? It's your boy Mr. Mixer, and I'm back with another how-to video in Adobe Audition. Alright, today we're gonna keep it kind of simple. We're gonna make a vocal preset, okay? Alright, now I'm gonna show you how to save it, and you can pull this up every time. You don't have to have a template, you just need these settings, okay? Alright, so let's get into it. First, I'm gonna need you to hit that like and subscribe to the channel for more how-to videos, and also drop some dope comments down below, okay? Let's get it. Yeah. Alright, y'all, let's get into it. Alright, so I've already set up a beat, the stereo track, okay? And I've set up a mono track for our vocal. And I've set up a bus to send our vocal to, okay? Vocal bus, we'll call it that. All right, so we want to make sure, okay, let me make sure everything is good. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna start from scratch. This is a 21 Savage type beat I made. So we're gonna give it a play. Let's see what it sounds like. Mr. Mixer got it lit. Okay, so I'm gonna do a simple, let me turn. Okay, as you see with this driver, it's a latency. I can't turn it down no more either, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so let's turn it off. All right. Now my normal, what I record on is my Focusrite and my ASIO, so I can record live. I just, when I'm recording these videos, I can't do it, so. The FL Studio driver sucks, so just to let y'all know that if y'all have the FL Studio driver, it does not work good in Adobe for recording wise, but it does work good for OBS Streamlabs. Enough talking, let's get into it though. Let's record a little hook. Yeah. What you want. Okay, first, let me start over. All right, so this is mess up number one. Okay, this is how you start out though. All right, so let's level out our beat. All right, we're gonna turn that beat down, okay, because you need to hear your vocals. Okay, you notice how my vocals, you couldn't hear what I was saying with the beat. Okay, now you might could in this video because I'm recording a different way with that part. Okay, but in the track it's very low. Okay, so let's go to our peak of the track where the bass comes in. And I'm gonna turn it down to -12. Okay, you could turn it down lower than that if you want, but what it's gonna do is gonna make it a lot harder for you. You're gonna have to do a lot more to master it, okay? You wanna kind of push it a little bit. You don't wanna go too low. But -12 is where I'll start at. So let's start over with that hook. I'm gonna record a quick hook. Yeah. What you want, yeah. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah. What you want, yeah. What you want, yeah. I get it, 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 yeah. Okay. Nice hook. Okay, so let's see how it sounds. I'm gonna have to move this over. When you have latency, it always drags it over. Okay, so let's see what it feels like though. Mr. Mixer got it lit. Yeah. What you want? 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 Okay, so I like it. Now the first thing I want to do, I want to turn it up a little bit. Okay. All right. So gain stage a little bit on the fader. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna just turn it up to 5. I want to be able to hear it real good before I even touch any effects. Okay. Before we get to this vocal preset. What you want? Yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah. What you want? What you want? Yeah. I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. Okay, so that's with nothing on it, okay? That's just regular raw, okay? All right, so let's get into this vocal preset, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to save it and everything so you can just pull it right back up, all right? So you need to get a name of what you're gonna call your vocal preset, or you're just gonna call it vocal preset. You know, this should be like a thing that's like a standard go-to, okay, for any artist really, okay? So let's get it going. Every artist is different though, okay? So you might have to adjust the EQ a little bit. You might have to adjust the compression a little bit, but these are the go-to things that you want to have, okay? All right, all stock plugins. All right, so let's go to filter and EQ, and let's go to parametric EQ equalizer, okay? All right, so as you see, I have these right here. So what we want to do is, first thing, let me put this up here, okay? Yeah. All right, cool, looking good. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do just off top without even playing it, I already know I'm gonna do a high pass, okay? Hit that, we're gonna do a tight 48 dB, okay? That's gonna tighten that right there. It's gonna make it real tight. Okay, so let's go to 100, okay? Sometimes I go to 99, but 100 is where I go mostly, okay? What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. Okay, so from here, what you want, yeah, what you want, hey. To what you want, yeah, what you want, hey. Okay, and that's good. It's not much of a difference, okay? You don't want to start doing stuff that's gonna be crazy, okay? All right, next thing I'm gonna do is a low pass, and I'm gonna take it out all the way to about, let's just type in 15, okay? 15,000, okay? So start there. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah. Okay, now, just those two things alone have made a big difference, okay? All right, so what we're gonna do is leave that there. All right, now let's grab a compressor. Let's go to amplitude and compression, and let's use a tube model compressor, okay? All right, so this compressor is more of a visual where you can see it, so that's why I'm using it. All right, so let's get some compression going. Let's get our threshold going. Okay, let's bring this down. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it. Okay, it's already kind of like being more consistent, okay? Now my ratio is where I'm gonna like turn up my compressor, and it's gonna make the compression hit harder. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start at 3-to-1. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. Okay, now let's try 4-to-1. Okay. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah. Okay, that's nice, okay? All right, so next thing we're gonna do is go to filter and EQ again. All right, let's do a parametric equalizer again. All right, so what I'm gonna do is take the same thing. I'm gonna go back to my first one, and I'm gonna make a preset, and I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna just call it number 3, okay? This is how I make my presets, and I just overwrite them when I don't need them anymore, when I'm just making new ones, okay? So I'm gonna go to 3. All right, I wanna do that same exact thing, but I wanna do a little bit more on this one, okay? What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want. Okay, so after that compressor, it could have brought back some low end, so that's why we wanted to take out the low end again, okay? It's not gonna hurt it. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. Okay, right here, I'm gonna cut so I can get a little clarity in this muddy kind of feel. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. Okay, and I always kind of give it a boost around to what you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What what you want, what you want, what you want. Okay, cool. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna keep it simple. Okay, so now we're not sounding all the way where we want. Okay, so let me actually, I'm not done EQ in a little bit. I want to brighten it up a tad. Okay. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, what you want. Okay, now let's bring in this low and let's tame this low end just a little bit more. What you want, 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 what you want. Okay. What you want, I get it, I get it, I get it. Okay, now you want to make sure that you hit save first, okay? And okay, now let's come back to this compressor, okay? What you want, what you want, what you want, okay. What you want. Okay, so we're gonna do a 2-to-1 compressor on this one, okay? What you want, what you want, okay. Now we can hit it a little bit, but I don't want to smash it, okay? Now what I want to do is go to amplitude and compression, multiband compressor, and let's play with some of these because we need to tame some of this mid, some of these highs. So let's see what it feels like. Let's bypass all of these until we need them. Okay, so let's start with this. So this is our lows. All right, so you don't need lows. And actually I already got them cut out, so it sounds pretty decent. All right, so let's see. What you want, what you want, what you want, what you want, I get it, I get it, I get it. Turn that down. I get it, I get it. Okay, so I want to do this first before I even. What you want, what you want, yeah. What you want, 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 I get it, 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 I get it. Okay, I don't want those highs to be touched too much. What you want, what you want, what you want. Okay, this is a Dolph type sound like hook, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so after we do this, what we want to do is, let's see. What you want, 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 I get it, 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 yeah. Okay, so after that, let's bring a amplitude compressor. Let's go to de-esser, okay? All right, we're gonna do a de-esser on that thing. What you want, 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 I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it. I get it, I get it, I get it, yeah. Yeah. What you want, I get it, 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 yeah. Okay, we still sounding a little dry, okay, but we are getting compressed. It sounds a lot better than when we started. I want to play it before. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What you want? 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 Okay, now let's play it after. What you want? 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 Okay, and I actually do want to change something. I want to change this to model compressor. Let's change this compressor to the dynamics processing, okay? All right, now let's go up here. Let's go to classic softening. I think this is going to treat this better. Sometimes you got to play with it a little bit to get what you need. What you want? What you want? Yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah. What you want? what you want, yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. A little bit too much. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. Okay. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah. Okay. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. Okay. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Okay, so let's get our echo. All right. I noticed I didn't do it on my vocal bus up here. I just did it in the track. It doesn't matter how you do it. It's just if you're working with like a lot of tracks, then you want to use a vocal bus probably, so you don't have a lot of processing using all of these on every one. Okay. So yeah. All right. So what we're gonna do is route. We're gonna go to this sends, and we're gonna route our echo bus to this. Okay. All right. Let's turn our echo bus down. And my tempo is 158. All right. So, yeah, I need to do a little math. But I'm gonna just do this one by ear. I kind of know where I want it to feel. So let's see what's up. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, yeah. Okay, so before we do that, I'm gonna put an EQ on that. All right, let's go a high pass. We'll go kind of crazy. We won't just hit this mid. We want to just sit in there a little bit, you know, okay? What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah, what you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah, what you. Okay, I like the echo now. It's sitting right where I want it. Okay, so we're gonna make one more bus. All right, now these buses, I make them because you want them to be separate. You don't want it to be part of the vocal chain because it's just gonna make it muddy and weird. Okay, so what I'm saying is let's go to special distortion, and we're gonna do a EQ now. I mean a distortion and EQ on the distortion. Okay, like I did the echo. Okay, so let's start here. Okay, so let's try that. Oh, let me send it there. Okay, let me turn the distortion down, and let me go to my sends and go to the second send. Okay, all right, distort. Okay, now you don't have to do all of this. This is something that's just gonna add a little grit to your vocal. Okay, so what you want? What you want? Okay, now let's add it in. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. I get it. Okay, now what I'm gonna do on that, I'm gonna add a compressor to it. All right. So I just want to kind of like smash. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna use a tube model compressor. Okay. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right. I like that. Now it might be a little bit. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? A little too heavy. All right. One more thing that we're gonna add to this is what you want. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're gonna go to hard limit. Okay. Now this is the step that you want to do. Probably if you're not recording live. Okay. All right. If you're just recording like I'm recording and you just listen back and you apply it after, do this now. Okay. But if not, do it after. Okay. Like after you record and you're just mixing. Okay. So let's see what it feels like. I definitely know. I'm gonna look at my levels real quick. Let's see what it feels like. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. 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 Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now this should bring. I was listening and looking at my decibels, seeing where my lowest points was. I wanted to kind of get my lowest one so I could kind of squash it a bit, you know. One thing I do is automate, okay? Now, I probably would have recorded this better, but I mean, like things like here, these could be automations, you know, so you could bring these up and bring these little parts up, and it's gonna help the compressor. Okay. What you want, yeah. Now that's a little bit too steep, but once you find a good size volume. Okay. What you want, yeah, what you want. Okay, so we do need a gain stage back down, so let's go to 5. Okay. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. Okay, I think we can push that hard limiter a little bit more, okay? So let's go down to 14. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. Yeah. What you want, yeah. It's close, okay? So 15.5, that's probably where I'm always kind of. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah. What you want, yeah. Okay, so what I've done is added a EQ before the hard limiter. And this one, I want to push it a little bit, okay? I want to go maybe 125 on my low end. I don't want to touch nothing else. I just want to make sure I'm getting that little muddy section in that. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. Cool. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah. It sounds way better. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. Okay, to this. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah. Yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. 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 I get it, yeah. Yeah. Get it. I get it, yeah. Okay, so this is how we make a vocal chain, okay? All right, now the last thing I would do on this chain, I would probably just go ahead and I would probably make a bus, okay? So let's do one more bus. Yeah, you want to keep it organized. Buses keep it organized, okay? Reverb, okay? Last step. All right, wrong reverb, okay? Studio reverb, okay? All right, let's turn the dry down and the wet, leave it up. All right, let's do another send. Okay, we need to send that to 3. All right, we'll turn it to 0, and then we're gonna tame our reverb bus. Okay, we're gonna turn it down. All right, so let's bring it in. And let's actually see what it feels like first, I guess. Yeah. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah. Okay. Yeah. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. What you want, yeah, I get it. I get it, 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 yeah. Yeah. What you want, yeah, what you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, hey. What you want, yeah, what you want. Okay. What you want, yeah, I get it. I get it, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hard. Okay, so we have created this. It sounds great. Hey, what you want, hey. Okay, so after that, I would bounce it down. Okay, so I would just do that. What I would do though, I would turn the reverb off because you don't want to bounce with reverb. Okay, I would right click, bounce to new track, time selection, just to see the final product of what I just did. Okay, and that's how you really see how good your mix is. Okay, once you do that, you be like, okay, you know. So let's see what we did though. And you mute that. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. Let me bring in my reverb on my send one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is what we did. What you want? What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. What you want? Hey. What you want? Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. I get it. I get it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, and I might even put a little more like reverb on that, you know what I'm saying? It just depends. It could be more things that could be done with that, okay? So that's just a basic of it, all right? So that's just like step one kind of, you feel me? So I like the way that feels right there. So I want to show you how to save, okay? Now, you want to take what we did here, okay? If this is your voice, mimic how you recorded it, okay? If it's a low, like how I did it, like make sure it looks exactly like this, the levels, however your levels look though, okay? So make sure if they're different, it's gonna feel different because your compression is gonna be different. It's gonna be compressing a bigger signal, it's gonna be compressing a smaller signal. It just depends on what you do. You have to do the same exact formula every time, okay? So if you're saving this preset, remember that, okay? All right, so what we want to do is let's bring over this right here. All right, so what we want to do is we have this in track effects. All right, we want to hit save. All right, and we could just call this vocal preset male. You could call it like low, you know, just because you kind of make presets on how it feels. You know, it could be a singer, she got a high voice, you know, make it for that kind of range, make one for a low voice, mid voice. Whatever it is, you can make presets to get you going that you don't have to just start from zero. All right. So vocal preset male low. Okay. Okay. All right. Now it should just pop up in my presets down here. I have so many and they give you so many too. Okay. So yeah. Vocal preset male low. Now everything I pull it up on is going to be there. Okay. All right, so this is how you make a vocal preset, and you make it from scratch to make it, you know, a preset. You know, you got to put in a little work for your setup because you're not in my studio, you're not using my mic, you're using your mic, and everything that you're doing is going to matter in your place, you know. So these are just like the guidelines and the formula. So don't take everything so literal on some of the movements I made in the EQs. Like, well, no, take this literal right here, but some of the other EQs like this might be different, okay? So don't just copy these, but kind of play with them and find your muddy spot in this area and brighten it up a little bit. Find your spot in wherever your mic is, okay? It might be different in your voice, okay? So yeah, but go ahead and copy them if you want. Start there, you know, just know that it's not always going to be the same on the EQ, okay? You might have to adjust it for the beat, okay? So that's really the, you know, the point of EQ. You know, you got to listen with your ears and you should get the job done, okay? So it's your boy, Mr. Mixer. I'm signing out. I hope I helped somebody. Drop some comments and drop a like. Yeah, I'm out this thing.